Top sensors revolutionizing infrastructure in smart cities. Hey everybody, Arsad here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of sensors, but not just any sensors. We're talking about the unsung heroes holding our cities together. You know, when a bridge is built right, it's not just concrete and steel, it's science. And these sensors, they're like the nervous system, giving us the data to make our cities smarter and safer. We're talking about cyber-physical systems, the fusion of physical things with the digital world. From monitoring the health of bridges to keeping our water clean, these sensors are the backbone of smart cities and the future of infrastructure management. So if you've ever wondered how cities are using technology to solve real-world problems, you're in the right place. Buckle up, because we're about to explore the top 10 sensors revolutionizing infrastructure and making our cities smarter every single day. First up, we've got the sentinels of structural integrity. Sensors that keep a watchful eye on our bridges, buildings, and everything in between. Imagine this. Tiny strain gauges, almost like little stickers, are strategically placed on a bridge. These gauges can detect the slightest bit of stress or strain on the structure. Too much weight, an earthquake, you name it. These gauges pick it up and send out an alert. But that's not all. Vibration sensors act like the ears of a bridge, listening for any unusual vibrations or movements. Think of it like this. Every structure has a unique vibration signature, like a fingerprint. If something's off, the vibration sensors know it. And let's not forget about crack sensors. These clever devices use sound waves to detect even the tiniest of cracks that might be invisible to the naked eye. With these sensors working together, we can catch potential problems early on and prevent catastrophic failures. Next, let's talk about environmental monitoring sensors, the guardians of our air and water. These sensors are like the noses and tongues of our cities, constantly sniffing out pollutants and tasting the quality of our water supply. Temperature and humidity sensors help us optimize energy consumption in buildings, while air quality sensors detect harmful pollutants and trigger alerts to protect public health. But here's where it gets really cool. Weather sensors are becoming increasingly sophisticated, providing us with hyperlocal weather data that can be used to optimize everything from irrigation systems to traffic flow. Imagine a city that can automatically adjust traffic lights based on real-time rainfall data, preventing traffic jams before they even start. That's the power of environmental monitoring sensors. Now let's talk about position and motion sensors, the eyes that see the city's every move. We're talking about GPS, the technology that guides our cars and phones, but also plays a crucial role in monitoring infrastructure. Imagine using GPS sensors to track the movement of bridges and buildings over time, detecting even the slightest shifts or settlements. But it doesn't stop there. Inclinometers are like tiny carpenter's levels embedded in structures, measuring even the smallest tilts or leans. And then we have LiDAR. This incredible technology uses lasers to create highly detailed three-dimensional maps of cities, which can be used for everything from urban planning to disaster response. Now, let's talk about something crucial for safety, load and weight sensors. These are the unsung heroes that make sure our bridges and buildings don't crumble under pressure. Imagine load cells strategically placed under a bridge, constantly measuring the weight it's carrying. These sensors can detect if a truck is overloaded or if the weight distribution on the bridge is uneven, preventing potential disasters. And it's not just about bridges. Pressure sensors are used in all sorts of infrastructure, from pipelines to dams to monitor pressure levels and detect leaks or potential failures. These sensors work tirelessly behind the scenes, providing us with the data we need to keep our infrastructure safe and reliable. Let's face it, nobody likes traffic jams. That's where traffic and mobility sensors come in, using cutting-edge technology to keep our cities moving. Think of vehicle detection sensors embedded in the roads, acting like invisible eyes that track the flow of traffic. These sensors can detect congestion in real time and adjust traffic light timing to keep things moving smoothly. But it gets even cooler. CCTV cameras equipped with object detection can not only monitor traffic flow but also identify different types of vehicles. providing valuable data for urban planning and transportation management. And let's not forget about the good old inductive loop sensors, those loops embedded in the pavement at intersections. They may seem simple, but they're still a vital part of traffic management systems, detecting vehicles and triggering traffic light changes. Now let's talk about energy and utility monitoring sensors, the champions of sustainability and efficiency. These sensors are all about optimizing resource consumption and reducing our environmental impact. Smart meters, for instance, are like the accountants of our homes and businesses, tracking energy consumption in real time and providing valuable data for both consumers and utility companies. But it goes beyond just electricity. Water flow sensors are like the watchful guardians of our water supply, detecting leaks and monitoring water usage to prevent waste. Imagine a city where water leaks are detected and fixed within hours, saving millions of gallons of precious water every year. With energy and utility monitoring sensors, we can create smarter, more sustainable cities for future generations. Now let's tune in to the world of acoustic sensors, the ears that listen for trouble before it's too late. These sensors use sound waves to detect hidden problems in infrastructure, kind of like high-tech detectives. Imagine acoustic emission sensors attached to a bridge, listening for the telltale sounds of cracks forming or metal fatigue setting in. But that's not all. Ultrasonic sensors, like the ones used in medical imaging, can also be used to inspect pipelines and other critical infrastructure for defects or corrosion. These sensors work by sending out sound waves and listening for changes in the echoes, which can indicate a problem. Get ready for the world of optical and imaging sensors. These are like the X-ray vision goggles of infrastructure monitoring. We're talking about fiber optic sensors, those incredibly thin strands of glass that can transmit light over long distances. These sensors can be embedded in concrete, asphalt, or even wrapped around pipelines to detect even the slightest changes in temperature, strain, or vibration. But it gets even more impressive. Thermal imaging sensors are like the heat-seeking missiles of infrastructure monitoring, detecting variations in temperature that can indicate a problem. Imagine using thermal imaging to identify overheating electrical components in a power grid, preventing potential blackouts. And let's not forget about infrared sensors, which can be used to detect gas leaks or monitor the health of vegetation in urban environments. Hold on tight, because we're entering the world of smart material sensors, the future of adaptive and self-healing infrastructure. These sensors aren't just monitoring, they're part of the solution. Imagine piezoelectric sensors embedded in roads, generating electricity from the weight of passing vehicles. That's right, these sensors can harvest energy from their surroundings, powering other sensors or even lighting up our streets. But here's where it gets really futuristic. Shape memory alloy sensors can actually change shape in response to temperature changes. Imagine a bridge that can automatically adjust its shape to compensate for extreme temperatures or heavy loads, extending its lifespan and improving safety. Last but definitely not least, we need to talk about cybersecurity sensors, the guardians of our digital fortresses. As cities become smarter and more interconnected, protecting our critical infrastructure from cyber attacks is more important than ever. Intrusion detection sensors act like the alarm system of our digital networks, constantly monitoring for suspicious activity and alerting security teams to potential threats. And it doesn't stop there. Network traffic sensors are like the traffic cops of our digital highways, analyzing data packets flowing through networks to identify and block malicious traffic. These sensors work tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our data safe and our critical infrastructure operational. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 sensors quietly revolutionizing our cities and building a smarter, more resilient future. From monitoring the health of bridges to protecting us from cyber attacks, these sensors are the unsung heroes of the 21st century. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the sensors that are making our infrastructure smarter and more resilient. It's incredible to think about the invisible network of technology working tirelessly to improve our lives every single day. Stay tuned for more insights into the technologies shaping our future. And as always, thanks for watching.